Hey everybody, This Week in Politics. It's Friday, it's the last day where Vincent Wong's out and Andrew Work is in with his old friend Simon Lee.
Hey, nice
Simon.
to meet you.
All right, I hope you've had fun this week, Simon.
Loved it.
Great. You know,
Yes.
maybe Vincent will come back, review the footage, kick me out and bring you in. We'll have to see.
We'll see.
Okay.
Or maybe we can do it like with three of us, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they'd up for that. A little political menage a trois. I'm sure they're up for that. I think they've done it at the Cantonese show, so they're very risque here. Okay. So we're looking ahead to the summer, Simon. Since we got to the last day here, looking ahead, we're trying to figure out what's going to happen in terms of the whole political consultation, police, up in training and getting ready for Occupy Central, the anti-Occupy Central. Tell me a little bit about where you see all these different forces coming together.
Yeah, Monday we talked about the LegCo being the rubber stamp.
Yes,
and
we did.
The LegCo was meant to be the place where political forces be neutralized and they settle and come to a consensus on things.
Right.
But once the LegCo lost its function, people take it to the street.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the divide.
Yeah.
And the divide cannot be resolved by going to a poll and cannot be resolved anywhere.
Yeah.
And we see this summer we have the Occupy Central movement trying to claim the moral high ground and majority. The
silent majority Robert Chao guys on the other side.
On the other side, they say, well, we have more people.
Yeah.
And everyone is taking it to the street.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. The funny thing is, the silent majority, supposedly should be the conservative movement. And conservative movement, to me, is something different from doing just whatever the other side is doing.
Yeah.
But we do it even with harder forces, more people, more money, etc., etc. Forgive me for saying this. Robert Chao way of doing things is just stupid.
Okay, I'll forgive you. Robert Chao might not, but hey, it's easy for me to forgive.
But I don't think the silent majority, the people who are really conservative in Hong Kong, would love to see the political landscape be polarized in this way. But the unfortunate fact of the day is Hong Kong is polarized, and the funny thing is the different ends of the spectrum have been mimicking the behavior of the other side. So in the image of their own devils, they create themselves.
Okay, yeah. There is definitely a lot of that going. And one of the things that I've seen from, everybody knows I'm Canadian, Quebec separatist politics, you tend to get these kind of very radical, hardcore positions. And one of the things I learned over 25, 30 years doing separatism is that it's a very weak political positioning to always be reactive. If you are constantly in the position of just reacting to somebody else, they always look like the ones with the ideas, with the momentum, and you're just reacting against them, and that's not inspiring. And I mean, this is where I think the silent majority, is perhaps, as you say, if they're always reacting, they're not presenting anything new. They're not presenting a way forward. They're just saying stop, 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 stop.
They're trying to avoid something, but they don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
Look at the establishment.
Yeah.
The establishment, be it the FTU or the DAB, they are not reacting to the Occupy Central. Instead, they say, oh, let's go for the universal suffrage as a first step.
Right.
Let's get one people, one vote for the CE, and we move on.
Yeah, gradualism is not the most exciting or inspiring political philosophy, but at least it is something.
And at least they have a clear message that we pocket this first, and then we'll get more.
Yeah.
And it seems the Occupy Central movement, on the other hand, has been doing a lot of things which they dislike about the establishment. Yeah. For example, they try to claim the high ground by saying by mimicking a lot of things that the other side been doing. Say, for example, let love and peace occupy Central. Why do they need to insert that into the message?
Yeah, Robert Chao's new group is called Peace and Democracy. They're getting their piece of the peace, so to speak.
And but well, while they are doing the same message, but then. In essence, they hate each other so much.
Yeah,
It's actually getting down to the personal level now.
Yeah, like two sides. Yeah. It's and when it gets personal, then the policy comes out, and then you stop having a sensible discussion, I think.
And well, let's go. Well, we'll go back to what we have been talking this week, and this is not how democracy should be like. When we talk about consensus, we want to find out the principle.
Yeah.
But it seems it is more driven by. Personal characters and that kind of issues rather than the real issues we have.
Simon mentioned it today, talking about the way the political system was separated out with people not being able to talk to each other far apart, and we're going to use the word of the day is going to be...
Polarization.
Polarization. These people are polarized, so that's going to be our word of the day. Thanks again, Simon. Cheers.
Cheers.